Kelly, I need to talk to you for a minute.
Hello, mother-in-law. What can I do for you today?
I heard from Brian yesterday that you were busy at work again and came home late.
Yes, we're in the midst of a big project. It's a bit of a difficult time for me. I hope you understand.
What? That's no way to talk. That's no way to try and get pregnant. If you keep working all the time, you'll get tired and you won't be able to have children.
I've been thinking about that actually. I've discussed it with Brian.
Oh, have you now?
What?
If you've been discussing it, then even more reason to quit your job. I think I'll be able to see my grandchildren's faces sooner if you stay at home.
I think you're right. But as I told you before we got married, I have responsibilities at work too, so I can't suddenly quit.
Responsibility? Don't you have responsibilities to your family?
Of course my family is important. That's why I want to keep a good balance between the two.
Huh, your thinking is naive. Brian must feel dissatisfied by now. No one wants a wife who neglects her family.
I don't think so. Brian understands and we support each other.
Oh, don't be so confident. Brian is too nice.
Mother-in-law?
A lot of time has passed since we spoke. I hope you managed to listen to what I'm saying. Your job is not so important anyway, so you can quit anytime you want. Have you made up your mind to quit your job? It's been almost 5 months since my Brian and you got married. We need you to be serious and start growing our family now. The best way to do that is to quit your job and stay at home. It's hard to have children because you come home from work and say you're tired.
Excuse me, mother-in-law. I'm at work right now, so can we do this another time?
What? Why?
I keep my phone on my desk at work for work reasons. I also get work-related calls. I can't have you constantly messaging me.
All you have to do is quit that job.
Please don't make it sound so easy. As I explained to you before we got married, I'm in a position of responsibility, so it's impossible for me to suddenly resign.
You are just making it difficult for yourself. I'm sure there are plenty of people who could take your place.
No, that's not true.
If you don't resign, divorce is the only option.
What?
It's a wife's duty to give grandchildren to her husband's parents.
Okay. I also want to have children eventually, but resigning is not an option for me. Brian understands that, so...
That can't be true.
I'm sure Brian told you.
He's just saying that to be nice to you. That's not how he really feels. Because my son, who grew up taking good care of me, would never allow you to be so selfish.
Selfish? I am not.
It is selfishness in every way. A wife should give top priority to what her mother-in-law says. I should be your only boss, do you understand?
My boss?
If you understand, you should quit your job as soon as possible.
Brian, how's your business trip going? Is now a good time to talk?
Oh, Kelly, I just checked into the hotel and I'm taking a bath. What's wrong?
Your mother told me to quit again.
Oh, again?
She also said she's my only boss.
That's terrible. I've been talking to her too, but when I try to explain your position, she gets all hysterical and won't listen to me.
I see. From her point of view, you actually want me to resign too. She says that the reason you can't tell me what you really want is because you're too nice to tell me.
What the heck? I only told her how I really feel. I told her, if you resign, what's going to happen to the future of the company?
Yeah, you know what? I thought I explained it to her when I met her before we got married, but I guess she forgot.
I mean, my mom is the kind of person who doesn't listen to people she assumes are less important than she is. Also, my grandmother and great-grandmother on my mother's side were housewives with lots of children. Maybe because she grew up watching them, she's stuck in the mindset that a woman has a family after getting married.
By the way, your father told me this. When they got married, your mother left her company without talking to him about it at all.
I've heard that too. I heard that my mother, who had a strong desire to get married, was the one who pushed him into having a family. But it was only my father's second year in his company at the time. He wanted her to continue working for a while because he was worried about their financial situation. By the time he tried to talk to her about it, she had already submitted her resignation.
Did he have a hard time financially after all?
Yup. Back then, the company didn't have a strong culture of staying late, so he managed to get by until he was promoted and stabilized.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a long story. Actually, my father has been asking me about you too.
Your father?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it through text. I'll explain it to you when I get home. I'll be home tomorrow as planned, so we'll figure out how to proceed with that as well.
I understand. Sorry to bother you when you're away on a business trip.
That's okay. It's important. You can talk to me anytime.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Brian, I'm sorry to have to message again today. Your mother escalated things further. What should I do?
What's wrong? What's going on?
Actually, I got a text earlier. Your mother said she's going to send my resignation letter to the company.
Huh? That's too much. If she does that, it'll be really bad for you.
I know. So I've run out of patience. I can't do what your mother says anymore.
I understand. I'll have a talk with my mom too. And if you need anything else, call me right away.
Thank you, Brian. I've decided that I have to speak my mind. Your mother won't stop if I don't speak up.
Kelly, you've grown stronger. I'll do everything I can too. I'll stand by you no matter what.
Thank you. I can do it because I know you've got my back. Mother-in-law? What do you mean you sent my resignation letter to my company?
Oh, Kelly, because you didn't want to resign. If you can't make up your mind, I thought I'd give you a push.
I said I wouldn't quit my job, didn't I?
But I've already submitted your resignation. Now you can't stay at the company anymore, can you? I should have done this from the beginning. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Now I'm one step closer to seeing my grandchildren.
I see. I am speechless.
I guess you've surrendered to me so much that you've lost the will to be angry.
No, I'm not going to resign no matter what you do to me.
Huh?
If that's your attitude, I get it. We'll take action immediately.
What?
Goodbye.
Kelly, I wonder if you've finally made up your mind to resign? It's a weekday today, and you seem to be at home. Could it be that you're just using your remaining paid vacation days? The power of the resignation letter is impressive after all. Well then, you can start being a real wife now.
I'm just home on vacation today. Besides, there's no way you'll get away with it.
What? What do you mean?
It's obvious that the resignation letter didn't come from me.
Don't tell me it wasn't accepted.
It wasn't. It was quickly shredded.
What? It was my best work, the one I finally finished after many failed attempts.
Whether it was the first one or the 1000th one, it was shredded and your attempts were a waste of time.
Hey, you! Is that how you talk to your superiors?
Is that what you think you are? You, who's supported by your husband, and you talk and talk as much as you want, saying you are superior?
Huh?
I heard that your husband complained to Brian about it. It seems that you are very dissatisfied with your husband's income.
I'm the one who handles the family finances. I don't think I should put up with everything just because I'm a housewife.
Of course. I know being a housewife has its own difficulties that are different from working at a company. Even taking that into account, though, your husband is now coming home at the end of the day because of the company policy of no overtime work. You complain that he earns less money. You said, if you could work overtime like before, you'd make more money, wouldn't you? If that's the case, why don't you take a part-time job?
What are you talking about? A wife's job is to quit her job and take care of the house. A husband's job is to work to support his family.
I don't mean to completely dismiss that idea, but there are times when circumstances should be taken into consideration. Having said that, your son, Brian, has been out in the world for a few years now, living on his own money. Just because your husband lost his overtime pay, I don't think the income of a person who has risen to the position of a department manager at a major company is so small that you would complain about it. I can't help but wonder what there is to complain about.
This is not right at all. It is outrageous for a wife to speak like this to her mother-in-law. I don't need a woman like you, who is a failure as a wife and a mother, in our house. I hate you and I want you to divorce my son. Right now.
Yep, we're getting a divorce. And so are you.
What? Me, divorced? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember? You asked your husband for a divorce, didn't you?
If you don't accept my proposal that you work overtime to earn money, we're divorcing.
I heard that you slapped him with divorce papers with your name already signed on them. I'm looking forward to my mother-in-law's divorce.
Huh?
As for my father-in-law, no overtime because it's company policy and there's nothing he can do about it. He said divorce is the only option. A few minutes ago, Brian and I went along with him to the city hall with divorce papers, and we filed them all together.
What? I didn't mean it like that.
I don't know what your intention was, but you definitely asked for a divorce.
That's not true.
Well, it's not my place to hear about it. Your husband has hired a lawyer, so please talk to him.
Lawyer?
He said it's about your affair.
What?
Is that the reason why you're complaining about how much money he makes?
No, that's not it.
Okay, it's Brian's turn to talk to you now.
What? Brian, I have something to ask you.
What is it?
Are you really going to divorce Kelly?
Yeah, just like you wanted.
Yes? Good, that's my boy. So what are you going to do now? You're not going to live alone, are you?
No, actually, I've already taken the next step.
Next step?
I'm actually getting remarried soon.
Yeah? Who will you remarry so soon?
Kelly.
Huh? What does that mean?
You were hounding Kelly, so we talked it out between the two of us. We swore to each other to strengthen our unity, not the other way around. I'm remarrying and taking Kelly's family name, so...
What are you talking about, Brian? You don't have to be so attached to a wife like that.
That's the thing. It's unthinkable for someone to just write someone else's resignation letter without permission. But submitting the president's resignation letter to the president? What kind of insanity is that?
What? To the president? What?
I thought we talked about this many times. Did you not listen to me, or did you forget?
Brian, I don't understand.
Kelly, you know, she runs a company.
What? You're making that up.
She took over her father's company 2 years before I got married. By the way, I'm an employee of Kelly's company, and my dad is an employee of our business partner.
Huh? That's why, no matter how much I told her to, she didn't resign.
Because Kelly's disappearance from the company is the same as the company ending. To take it a step further, hundreds of employees, including me, would be out on the street. And it could also be a blow to the company my dad works for. You still want Kelly to resign?
That's impossible, that Kelly is the president. That's impossible.
Also, Kelly's pregnant.
Is that so? I can finally hold my grandchild in my hands.
But I won't let them meet you, Mom.
What? Brian, what are you talking about?
How can I consider someone who disrespects my wife, someone who would betray my father and cheat on him, as a mother? That's why I'm disowning you.
Wait a minute, Brian. I did that for your sake. I didn't think Kelly deserved you.
That's why it turned out like this. I've had enough of having your way of thinking forced on me.
Brian, please, don't abandon me.
Goodbye, Mother. From now on, you'll have to live on your own.
After that, my mother-in-law found a cheap wooden apartment on the outskirts of town and moved out. Because of all the money she had spent on her affair, my father-in-law decided to divorce her. As a division of property, my mother-in-law was left with only a small pension and some old furniture. My father-in-law said, "I'm not going to be merciful anymore." For my mother-in-law, the blank period of 40 years as a housewife was too big, and it was difficult for her to adjust to her new life. She soon found a part-time job, but it was physically and mentally demanding, and she took frequent leaves of absence. She was eventually laid off. Also, my mother-in-law became ill after the move. I heard that she could not afford the expensive medical bills and had to give up her treatment. In addition to her solitary and lonely old age, she continues to be chased by debt collectors. My mother-in-law's misery is far from over. My husband and I are once again at peace. Our company is doing well, and we have found a good balance between work and home life. We are looking forward to adding a new family member to our family, and will continue to do our best in the future.
Meredith, I have serious concerns about your approach to family life.
What do you mean? I've been doing my best for our family.
Your best is the problem. Everything you do makes the family atmosphere worse.
Could you be more specific? I'm not sure what to improve.
First, your cooking. It's bland and nutritionally unbalanced. Study more about menus that consider the family's health.
I'll study cooking more from now on.
And another thing, your attitude. It's so impersonal. We're family, so build a closer relationship. Your attitude is creating distance between us.
I want to have a good relationship with the family. If my attitude is an issue, I'll check myself.
Don't just check, give concrete plans on what to change and how. Otherwise, it'll seem like you're just making excuses.
Yes, I'll focus more on communication and actively participate in family events.
Really? Show us changes that will satisfy everyone.
I understand. I'll do my absolute best.
I want to see if your changes will truly benefit the family.
Yes, I'll work hard to earn your approval, Glenda.
Meredith, my words have had zero effect on you since day one.
What do you mean?
I told you to show changes that will satisfy everyone.
Yes. Since then, I've been trying my best with cooking and family communication. I've done everything I could.
You're truly a useless wife.
What?
A stay-at-home wife who can't even have kids? Do you even know what your job is? Your role is to keep the house and bear children.
Yes.
But what can you do by just being at home? You think by doing house chores will cut it? Is that all a wife's duty is?
Huh?
If you can't have kids or keep your husband satisfied, you're just a freeloader.
Did Philip say something again? I thought he left for his parents right after work, before his overseas trip tomorrow, and now this.
My son's escaping from you. Being with you suffocates him. He's spending the day before his trip at our place. He wants to be with us.
So he really did go there. I thought he was out somewhere.
See, that's exactly it. No wonder my son's sick of you. You might do housework, but you can't fulfill your main duty of having kids. You're a failure as a wife.
Children are a blessing. I'm in no position to dictate that. No matter how much we wish, we can't defy nature's laws. I was hoping to discuss this calmly during the trip, to talk about our future. I'll keep trying my best too.
Ha! You've got nothing to say. All you can do is grovel. The nerve of you.
I'm sorry.
This is why I was skeptical about your marriage from the start. With a drab, lackluster girl like you. I know he's not going to last long with you. If my son's into gloomy types, that's fine, or whatever. He has probably realized he doesn't need you since you can't have kids.
You don't have to go that far. I'm doing my best to judge and act on what I should do. Please understand, not everything works out. I'll keep improving where I can. And learn what I must do to meet your expectations, Glenda.
In this world, results are everything. I'm trying? Seriously? Anyone can say that. Show results. This is why I hate lukewarm women who don't know the real world. Results are everything.
Results are everything. You're right.
Ugh, talking to you just irritates me. That's enough. Spend tonight reflecting on your actions.
I understand. I'll think hard about how to meet Philip's wishes. And your wishes.
Why are you trailing us? Did I say you could come?
I thought I was joining the vacation too. I assumed it was a given, so I came this far. But after getting off the plane, I lost sight of you. Where are you guys?
Together from the start? Ha! Don't crash our family overseas trip. I'm cutting ties with you right here. Go wherever you want.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
We're heading to the hotel. Once we drop off our luggage, we're sightseeing as a family. You're not invited, so go somewhere. I don't even consider you family. Let's cut ties for good. A woman who can't have kids is useless to me anyway.
Are you serious?
Obviously. It's hilarious that you followed us this far. Go back home, become a drifter, whatever. We have no connection anymore.
No connection?
Go on, choose your own path and live freely. We've decided to cut ties with you here. You're not family anymore, just a stranger from now on.
I see. I understand. Then I'll do as you say. I feel starting anew here is the best option.
It feels good to be with just family. Even my son's laughing, saying, "Leave her." Too bad you can't even get your husband on your side.
Is that so? I understand. But let me tell you one thing. The moment I'm gone, I hope you'll realize how dependent your son was on me. I'd love to see your face when that happens.
What are you talking about? Have you lost your mind?
You'll understand everything in time. Well, this is goodbye. Goodbye.
Go then. I don't know you anymore.
Hey, what's up, loser? Haha.
What's this all about? I can't believe it.
Mom talked to you, right?
Actually, Dad and my brother said the same thing, huh?
Meaning, it's no problem if you're not here.
Is that what you want? Well, I'm cool with that. Do what you want.
What's up with that sassy tone? You probably thought, it's an overseas trip so you can show off your Japanese, right? Too bad. I've studied in Japan for a year, so my Japanese is fine. We'll manage without you. Or maybe you thought, finally a chance to be accepted by his family? Huh.
I didn't think that. But if that's your take, then fine. Your mother said she's cutting ties with me. What do you think about that?
Oh, I know. No problem, right? We're cutting ties. Oh, by the way, I'm good if we divorce, too.
So that was your intention?
Obviously. There are plenty of women who can do housework. You're totally replaceable.
I see. Then there's no issue if I submit the divorce papers?
No problem. Do what you want. I already gave you a signed divorce form, right?
Yeah. The ones you throw at me whenever you're irritated. So, we're all set?
Oh, so I'll be single when I get back home? That's awesome! Saves me the trouble.
Got it. Then that's settled. So, we're officially cutting ties here.
Let's do it. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Meredith, pick up the damn phone. Speaking of which, where's our hotel for tonight? Our checkout time's coming up, and I want to move to the next place as soon as possible. We've got reservations there too, so we can't be wasting time like this. Don't play around, give me an answer pronto. You're throwing our whole schedule off. You're a stay-at-home wife, you've got nothing but time, right? You're the one who made these plans, so see them through. The itinerary you planned for this trip, you're not sharing it, and now all our plans are shot to hell. We're winging it at each stop, but we're really in a bind here. We're managing without you anyway, but what's the point? Answer the phone and share the info. This is a real pain in the ass. Did you even read my texts? How long are you gonna ignore me? Don't you get that you're causing trouble for everyone? This is why people call you useless. When are you gonna reply? We're stuck here walking around with all our luggage. Everyone's maxed out on frustration.
What's your deal? You said you're cutting ties, but then you're blowing up my phone like an idiot? I laughed at all the missed calls.
Finally, you replied. What have you been doing, ignoring me all this time?
Huh? We're already not on speaking terms. You said goodbye yesterday, right? It's ridiculous you could contact me for help when it's convenient. Then get mad when I don't reply?
You planned this trip. You didn't even tell us the hotel. You're seriously incompetent. Just tell me the hotel name. We can't even move from this town. It's a real mess.
What? Why should I support your family vacation? You dumped all the planning on me, right? You abandoned me on arrival day, saying you'd manage somehow. Yet you thought I'd still do stuff for you?
Obviously, you've been living off my money, so showing some gratitude is the least you can do. You knew we'd be in trouble today and said nothing?
You're the one who thoughtlessly cut ties with me. That's something you could have figured out with a little thought. Don't think I'll work for you anywhere, anytime, even after the divorce. I've been devoted to you because we were married.
God, I can't stand you anymore. All you do is talk back, even though you can't have kids. Shut up, you defective product. When will you ever be normal?
I don't see how that's relevant now, but okay. Let's make this clear. It's not my fault we can't have kids. Too bad for you.
What are you saying? The reason is me?
You guys kept blaming me, so I got properly tested. I wanted to start treatment if possible. The results showed nothing wrong with me. If it's not a timing issue, then you're the problem. You guys have been barking up the wrong tree.
No way, that can't be. But anyway, our divorce is set, so I'll tell you the truth. Actually, I already have a kid. Jealous, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
See, I'm quite the catch. I've got another girlfriend, younger and cuter than you. And guess what? She's pregnant with my child.
I honestly thought you had other women. But what's that? Are you stupid? Say that again and I'll sue you for alimony.
That's peanuts. I'll at least pay you alimony so I can get rid of you and have a happy family. Alimony's a small price to pay.
I see. Then I'll gladly take it. If you've got a kid, that would be strange. But if you're fine with it, then whatever. You're happy, so this trip's troubles are nothing, right?
Just so you know, this trip's been a parade of trash-talking you. My brother was really complaining about you. He said it's right to dump a woman who marries but won't have kids.
Oh, really?
So when he heard I got another woman pregnant, he was overjoyed. Mom cried with happiness too. I should have divorced you sooner. I kept you for housework, but hey, being a housewife might be tough, right? Not my problem anymore. Just scrape by on the alimony.
How carefree, Philip. Seems like you're free with no worries. Then enjoy your family trip to the fullest. It'll surely be an unforgettable experience. Do whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
That's a completely different topic. Don't mix them up. No more excuses. Just tell me the hotel name. You don't get how bad your position is. Just understand and grow up.
I don't think I'm the loser here. I've decided to go my own way. I don't feel obligated to help your life anymore. I'll be busy preparing my alimony claim. So I've got no time for you. This is goodbye. Take care. Do your best.
Hey, you really ruined our trip, didn't you? It was a disaster because of you.
Is it my fault? I was kicked out, so I just did what I was told.
Don't mess with me. Philip said he was good at Japanese, but he's not. He didn't understand about the hotel, so we had to book last minute. We didn't know if there were even rooms available. It was a nightmare.
Why are you telling me this? I'm already divorced from your son. If you're just killing time with snarky comments, please stop. I've cut ties with you, too. Why are you contacting me now?
Oh my, you're sulking. If you'd said something like, "Won't you be cuter and let me remarry your son?" I might have considered it. My son said, "It's great she's not here," about you. Ha 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 ha.
Remarry? Don't make me laugh. I'm having the time of my life after divorcing your son. Living while taking care of that loser again? I'd never return to that hell.
I beg your pardon? At your age, thrown out into the world without a partner, you'll end up in trouble.
I don't think romance is everything. Even if I don't find someone new, I can live on.
Wow, big talk from a housewife. You couldn't even do your one job of keeping house properly. How can you say that? You can't even earn a living, always crying at home, right? Just blaming others without trying to improve. Pathetic.
About that, there seems to be a misunderstanding. When I was married, it's not that I lacked the will to work. I really wanted to, but there were many things beyond my control, like family circumstances, and my idiot husband's wishes.
What?
Huh? Believe it or not, I've been everywhere. You've looked down on me because of my looks, and I've always been quiet. So for this trip, with my excellent Japanese speaking skills, I could have been the perfect guide with no issues.
What's that? I never heard this before. I didn't know that about you. And about being a guide on the trip. Why didn't you say such important things earlier?
He wanted to hide it. He couldn't stand the image of having a wife more capable than him. He always told me women should walk half a step behind, and if I worked hard, I'd earn more than him. So he said, women should be housewives and do chores, and wouldn't let me work. That's the truth.
Huh? Really? Then you're not struggling to find work? You can secure a good job?
Yes. Recently, your son often went out alone, and didn't come back some days. So I had more free time. I used it to study for certifications and build skills. When I job hunted, I quickly found work. Meanwhile, he was out getting a woman pregnant. It really pisses me off, but now that we're divorced, it's not my problem anymore.
Still, I think you're better for him. You could come back if you want.
Huh? Were you listening? I'm happy being divorced. No way I'm going back. You have a new daughter-in-law and your long-awaited grandchild, right? What's this about?
Well, about that. Turns out that woman was engaged to another man. The child was actually her fiancé's. She wanted to tell Philip she couldn't see him anymore because she was pregnant. But he thought it meant she'd leave her fiancé to marry him, and he got carried away.
What? But Philip knew she had a fiancé when he was dating her, right?
Seems so, but he firmly believed he was her true love. He spent a lot of money on her. When she said he wasn't home, he went to surprise her at her place and ran into her with her fiancé. Now he's being sued for damages by the other side, too. She's choosing her fiancé, and the child is his.
Ah, I see. I thought it was strange. I knew there was nothing wrong with me, and if he had no issues either. It was weird he could have a kid. So it wasn't compatibility, but the child was another man's.
What? Don't tell me. The inability to have kids was his problem all along? And no one told me until now. Why didn't you say anything?
I was debating whether to discuss it with everyone during the trip. But since I was left out, I did tell Philip. Seems like he didn't listen.
Oh no. Then I have to pin my hopes on my second son's child.
Oh, actually, your second son is gay. So it'll be quite difficult for him to have children. I didn't want to discuss his private matters, but I thought I should make it clear for you to understand.
What? Gay? What do you mean?
Well, I ran into your second son on a lovey-dovey date with a tough-looking guy. He half threatened me to keep quiet. Since he was talking bad behind my back, I'll spill the tea. He's not interested in women. His sexual preference is men.
What? That can't be. Being gay is filthy.
If you think so, confirm it with him yourself. I was told to keep quiet because he thought you'd react this way. That's why I couldn't stand it when you pressured me, saying I'm defective for not having kids. It's like you're pushing your job onto me because you can't have grandchildren.
No way. Not my child.
By the way, wasn't it results are everything? You said you hate lukewarm stuff, right? The result for you turned out to be ice cold. How do you like the hellish outcome you chose for yourself?
Meredith, I need to talk to you. Could I have a moment?
Oh, what is it now, Glenda?
You see, Philip's been really down lately. He's changed since you left. I never imagined he'd become so unstable.
That's unfortunate.
Meredith, we were wrong. We completely misunderstood your worth. So I was wondering if we could start over as a family.
Huh? After all the horrible things you did? How dare you be so shameless? Stop coming to me crying just because you need something. We're total strangers now.
We were family, so you don't have to be so cold. Please help your ex-husband.
I respectfully decline. I'm relieved to have cut ties with you. Please don't involve me anymore.
Oh, no. Please, Meredith, won't you reconsider?
Impossible. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. So I'm blocking you. Live happily with your son. I'll support you from afar. Goodbye.
Meredith, wait.
Even after that, Glenda and Philip persistently tried to get me back, but I firmly refused. I didn't hesitate to claim alimony from Philip. What's more, he ended up being sued for damages by his mistress's fiancé too. His financial situation took a nosedive. Having to pay alimony to me and damages to his mistress's fiancé. Glenda seemed to have been dreaming of a luxurious life. But she's started working part-time to help her son's living expenses. Still, it's far from enough for the two of them, and they're living a pretty frugal life now. Serves them right. They need to face the consequences of how much they look down on others. Every time I hear that they are struggling financially, I'm reassured that my choices weren't wrong. Sure, I get tired sometimes, returning to work after such a long break, but my days are fulfilling. I'll keep improving myself and enjoy my new life from here on out.
Anna, there's something I want to talk to you about today. Do you show appreciation to your husband, Derek? Of course, I always appreciate Derek. But from what Derek tells me, it doesn't seem like your gratitude is coming through. Do you really understand how hard he's working? What do you mean specifically? I always appreciate Derek and respect his hard work. Do you really get it? Derek is always the first to arrive at work and the last to leave. Do you understand how dedicated he is? I know Derek works very hard. I truly appreciate that. Your appreciation isn't enough. Derek has always been exceptional since he was a child. He was always at the top of his class and respected by his teachers. You should be more proud and grateful to have someone like him. I understand Derek is exceptional, but I believe mutual respect is crucial in our marriage. How can you say that? Do you really understand how amazing Derek is? You need to recognize how much effort he puts into working for the family. I do recognize his efforts, but we have our own way of doing things. Let me ask you something. Do you listen to Derek about his new job? Of course. We talk a lot about his new projects and I enjoy listening to him. That's good. But he seems to be a bit stressed lately. Are you really supporting him properly? Yes, I'm doing everything I can. Derek works so hard for the family. You should make sure he can relax more. For example, create an environment at home where he doesn't have to worry about anything. Yes, creating a relaxing environment is important, so we try to lighten each other's burdens. We also make sure to have a relaxing time together on weekends. We watch Derek's favorite movies and share hobbies together. That's good, but you should help more with housework, so when Derek comes home tired, he doesn't have to worry about anything. Of course we share the housework, and I always prepare a warm meal when he comes home. I'm making an effort to ensure he can relax. By the way, about your family, I've heard some bad things. Did you grow up in a proper household? My family? What do you mean? I heard your parents aren't very good people. I'm worried that someone raised in that environment can be a proper wife. My parents are very good people. I don't know what you've heard, but it's offensive to say that. And one more thing. You should be careful about your friends. I've heard you have friends who aren't suitable for Derek. Stop interfering with my friends. I have my own social circle and I want you to respect that. You don't understand. As Derek's wife, you should live with more dignity. If you can't do that, you're just useless. But I can't stand having my parents or friends insulted. Just make sure to be a wife worthy of him. Anna, I have some news. What's going on? Well, I visited your house today. What? You came to our house? You should have told me in advance. You live in a very nice house, don't you? What? You came today? I didn't know. It's because you don't communicate properly with your husband. Even though we came, you didn't try to entertain us. Isn't that just common sense? I'm sorry, but I didn't hear anything about it. Don't you talk with Derek? It's not right, living in such a nice house. Not even bothering to listen to your husband. You're like the epitome of a bad wife, aren't you? What do you mean? Anna, who do you think you owe for living in such a nice house? What? Of course it's thanks to Derek. That's right. But you should be more grateful. Do you really understand how hard he works to provide you with this wonderful life? I told you this before, didn't I? Well, yes, I am grateful. You say that, but you need to show it through your actions. You should be grateful to Derek, of course, but also to us, his parents, and to his sister. You owe your current lifestyle to our entire family. I don't understand what you're saying. That's why you're hopeless. You can't understand the conversation and you can't read the room. You lack respect for your in-laws. You don't have to go that far. Mother-in-law, you're misunderstanding a lot. Maybe you misunderstood Derek's words. What misunderstanding? About the house and other things? So, what are you trying to say? If you have something to say, just say it clearly. All right, I'll say it clearly. You're my mother-in-law, but you have no right to say such things to me. That's my house. Oh my God! I've heard about it from Derek, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. What are you talking about? You think everything Derek owns is yours? It's fine to share things as a couple, but don't you feel ashamed forgetting that you live thanks to Derek? Ashamed? What? A wife who can't even appreciate her husband is a worthless failure. Derek isn't even happy because he married someone like you. Why don't you just leave? What? Leave the house? Yes. Derek said he feels more relaxed when he's with us. So, wouldn't it be better if we lived together? No, I don't think that's true. Why not? We've already refused to live together, and I don't think it's going to happen. That's not for you to decide. What? It's for Derek, the homeowner, and us, his family, to decide. You're just an accessory, right? I don't think that's correct. As I said before, the house is mine. Talking to you gives me a headache. What a coincidence. Me too. What did you say? How rude. I won't consider you a daughter-in-law anymore. You're not even family. I see. You're not related by blood, so you should just leave. Why don't you go somewhere else? By the way, please make sure to inform me next time you come to our house. I'd like to know as well. Just ask Derek. It's not my concern. I suppose that's true. Well, I have nothing more to say to you. Goodbye. Oh, running away? Fine, but remember this. We are family, and you are just an outsider. Your current lifestyle is thanks to Derek's generosity. Don't think you can manage on your own. That's not true. I've come this far on my own, and I'll continue to do so. If that's what you think, do as you please. But one day, you'll regret it. You'll realize we were right. I won't regret anything. I will cherish my life and move forward on my own. That's my belief. How arrogant! Without Derek, you'll realize you can't do anything. Derek is a wonderful person, but I'm also an independent person. We will continue to support each other. Let's see how long that confidence lasts. In any case, I don't expect anything from you. Do as you please. But if you make Derek unhappy in front of me, I won't forgive you. Remember that. Yes, Helen. Goodbye. Hey, what's going on? Why didn't you tell me beforehand? What are you talking about? It's a problem if you don't tell me. I said, what are you talking about? Why did you invite your family over without telling me today? What do you mean by without telling? It's not a big deal. They're family, so they can come over whenever they want. You don't have to be so concerned. Yes, it is a big deal. If you're going to invite someone over, at least let me know in advance. I need to prepare. And it's a hassle when people come over suddenly. We should discuss things about the house together, right? You're my wife, so stop complaining. You keep complaining about everything I decide, and that's why Mom calls you a bad wife. You just need to follow my lead. That's your role as a wife, right? How can you say that? Are you acting tough because your family came over today? You've no right to call me a bad wife. Whose house do you think this is? This house belongs to both of us, and you can't just make decisions on your own. Anyway, I'll invite my family over whenever I want. I'm the head of this house, so there's no problem, right? It doesn't matter what you say. You're really a bad wife if you don't like my family coming over. What? Head of the house? In what way? You don't contribute financially, so don't call yourself the head of the house. Don't make me laugh. I'm the one working and supporting this house, yet you call yourself the head? Well, you don't have to go that far. I know I'm not working right now, but I'm still the man of the house, right? I'm saying this because you don't seem to get it otherwise. Do you want to be kicked out? Know your place. Well, I didn't expect you to get this angry. From now on, please let me know beforehand, okay? It's troublesome when you make decisions about the house without consulting me. I have my own preparations and plans. Yes, I understand, but... But what? Say it clearly. Nothing. You have an overseas business trip next week, right? Yes, why? Are you planning to invite your family again while I'm gone? If you do, let me know in advance, okay? I don't want any surprises while I'm away. Got it. All right, see you later. Let's cooperate more and work things out together. Hey, I have some good news. It's the best thing that could happen to me. Helen, what's going on? Well, I'm really sorry, but you don't have a place to come back to anymore. Surprised? That's sudden. What are you talking about now? We decided to move while you're on your business trip overseas. What? Do you hate living with me that much? But your husband decided this. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. Could you please explain? Your husband invited me, his parents, and his sister to live here. So I threw away all your stuff. We're going to live here as a family, so we don't need your belongings. What? You threw my stuff away? How could you do that? Yes, we decided to live together. But you're free to leave. You don't want to live with us, right? Then you don't need to come back to this house. You decided to live together without asking me. And you threw away all my things? What were you thinking? It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, don't come back from your trip. It's unbelievable how selfish you are. If you really wanted to live with your family, you should have invited us in from the start. You could have just invited Derek to live there, problem solved. We have a nice house here, so we sold the old one. Thanks to Derek, we get to live in a nice house, so it's great. So we don't need your stuff anymore. You threw away my belongings? Unbelievable. Throwing away someone else's things without permission? Are you out of your mind? No normal person would do that. The crazy one here is you. Ignoring my son Derek and living it up overseas with his money. His money? Living it up overseas? I'm on a business trip. It's suspicious how often you travel. A mere housewife traveling so much? Well, we don't need you anymore. You're done. I see. Derek invited us to live here. He said he wants to live with his family, so don't come back from your trip. All right, I won't come back. Yes. Rest assured, I'll never come back. You'd better start looking for a new place, though. What? Why? We have Derek's house, so we're fine. You should worry about yourself. Fine. Then I won't worry about you anymore. Good luck on the streets, you trashy family. Rude woman! Don't you dare come back. Of course I won't. You'll regret what you've done very soon. Anna! Why aren't you answering your phone? It's an important matter. Pick up the phone. What's going on? Just answer the phone, will you? What is it with all these missed calls? Answer the phone. Derek has also been calling, but I'm not answering. There's a time difference here, so it's rude to call at this hour. I can't believe you're calling at this time. There are strangers at the house. What's going on? What happened? Why are so many people coming here? Why? Because the house has been sold. What? You sold the house? What are you talking about? To be precise, I gave the go-ahead to the real estate agent we had been talking to. What nonsense are you talking about? You sold the house? I haven't heard anything about that. I've been thinking about it for a while. With the divorce coming, I thought I'd sell it quickly. Divorce? What? So what if you're divorcing? Why do you get to sell the house? It's obvious. Ask your son. He should know. The house is in my name, so of course I can sell it. Wait a minute. I don't understand. I wasn't told anything about this. I told Derek to explain it properly. Maybe his pride got in the way. I don't know. So this house is really yours, Anna? Not Derek's? That's what I'm saying. How could an unemployed man afford a house? What? Unemployed? You mean to say he didn't tell you that crucial detail either? Wanting to live with family but not knowing the reality? That's just sad. That's not the point. How is Derek unemployed? Why didn't you tell me something so important? Me? If Derek's pride stopped him from telling you, you should have done it for him. Isn't that your role as a wife? Role? I don't care anymore. We're divorcing and we're no longer related. Do you think it's any use arguing? Arguing? What do you mean? What are you going to do now? What do you mean? The house is already in the process of being sold to the real estate agent, so you need to leave. And I'm cutting all ties with you and your useless son forever. End of story. Wait, where are we supposed to live? We moved in thinking we'd be living here. That's your problem to figure out. It's not my concern. I had already discussed selling the house, and I'm not responsible for you moving in without consulting me. Wait, don't be so cold. We're family, aren't we? No, that's in the past. Goodbye. Hey, the conversation isn't over yet. Don't hang up. There's nothing more to discuss with you. What are we supposed to do? We didn't know the house was sold. What you do is your problem. It has nothing to do with me. Don't say that. Please help us. How are we supposed to live? Well, I could let you stay there, but... Really? That's very understanding of you, Anna. If you really want to stay there, you'll have to buy the house. What? Otherwise, you'll have to leave. Buy it? We don't have that kind of money. Then you'll have to give up. I had already discussed selling the house, and you moved in without permission. Don't be so cold. I thought the family would help each other. Family? We have no relationship now. You should solve your own problems. But even Derek says he wants to live here. If Derek wants to live here, then you should pool your money and buy the house. That's impossible. Then we'll have to sue for trespassing. Sue us? Please don't do that. We have nowhere else to go. It's your fault for trying to live in my house without permission. Please, just let us stay a little longer. No, it's impossible. You staying here without my permission is against the law. So, what should we do? Just leave quickly, before you get sued for trespassing. Even after all my pleading, it's still no? Exactly. I don't want to be involved with you anymore, so please leave immediately. You're really cold-hearted. If that's what you think, fine. There's nothing more to discuss. Goodbye. After that, my in-laws had no choice but to leave the house. The threat of suing for trespassing must have worked, as they were gone within a few days. Having already sold their old home, they had nowhere to go and ended up moving from one friend or relative's place to another for a while. But they couldn't stay anywhere for long, and eventually had to settle in a rundown apartment. It was likely her haughty attitude that left no one willing to help. As for Derek, his pride prevented him from finding a new job after he lost his previous one. Unable to sustain himself without a job, he ended up living with his mother in the rundown apartment. Both of them couldn't endure the poor living conditions and gradually became mentally distressed. After the divorce was finalized, I focused even more on my career and dedicated myself to my work. As a result, I got promoted and achieved a higher position and income. Now my work is my passion, but I do hope to find someone I can truly love and possibly get married again in the future.
My name is Rebecca. I am in my early 30s and I am a novelist. I live with my 2 elementary school daughters and my husband James, a copywriter and the same age as me. Recently, I'm suffering from my mother-in-law's behavior. She's from a good and rich family and married to a man who is a director of a company. Since she has been spoiled ever since she was born and has done whatever she wanted, she is a nuisance who ranks and one-up everyone around her based on their family background and money, including our family, my parents, and her daughter's family who left her house to marry into her husband's family. And recently, she even started doing this. Rebecca, where do you keep the new body soap? The last one I used was so nice and my skin got smooth, so I want the same one for mine. Bianca, you came to our home again without permission? You and James are both at work today, and Annie and Rachel are away on a school trip, right? I've come to protect your house for you guys. As a thank you gift, I'll take some body soap. You should be thankful. I don't charge you in cash. A home guard? Please stop making jokes. Also, that's our house, so don't take her stuff without permission. I mean, how many times have I told you not to go into her house without permission? This is not only your house, right? It's also James' house, so it's natural for me, his mother, to go in and out. I mean, he gave me a duplicate key, so it's fine. He's warned you many times, hasn't he? He told you that the next time you enter the house without permission, he would confiscate it, right? Oh, really? You always mess up her house, and it's really bothering me. Who do you think cleans up after you leave each and every time? When we go on vacation or leave the house for a long period, it's so hard for me to clean it up when I get back. Please don't do anything more to mess the house. Also, this tea and sweets look so good. I'll take some home for my husband. Hey, are you listening to me? I'm listening. You know, Bianca, do you really know what you're doing? Even though you are his mother, it's not right for you to come in without permission when he refuses to let you in. This is trespassing. In other words, it's a crime. Do you understand? You're overreacting. Don't you realize that you're narrow-minded? Oh God, of course you're a wife from a poor family. That has nothing to do with this. You've been so selfish with me with your money and the power from your family, and now you go in without permission and take things from other people's homes? Again, do you understand that this is a crime? Look, I may be your in-law, but I'm still a mother. Don't be stingy. Don't call it a crime. Oh God, I'm so frustrated because you don't understand. Why did James even let this unintelligent, poor girl get into our family? What's that? Now you're frustrated? I'm the one who's frustrated because you don't understand. Shut up, seriously, a poor girl. What? Stop complaining if you're not home right now. I'm the one who's home for the four of you who aren't home. I'm doing my job to protect the house. Do you understand? I'm doing my job. Before you complain, you should pay me. I welcomed a woman like you into my family. Give me a break. You're only supported by your husband and you have never worked in this real world. Don't be so selfish with your parents and your husband's family background and money. Get out now. And you'd better clean up your mess too. Okay, you want me to leave, huh? You're so hopeless. You don't understand. This is why I hate poor people who grew up with a single parent. Recently, when I am away from home on vacation or for leisure, Bianca has started to come and occupy my apartment and use it as a vacation home. No matter how strictly she is warned by her son, she doesn't listen to him, and no matter how much we complain to her husband, he spoils her. Even when I changed the key and made sure the door was locked tightly, she would call a locksmith to open the door for some random reason like, I lost a key. A few days later, she heard a story about my husband and me and made an outrageous demand. Rebecca, I heard you are going abroad. You're a poor, unsuccessful novelist who depends on James and our money. Do you understand your position? Huh? What is it this time? I don't have any plans to go abroad now. There's no point in lying. I heard you built a villa abroad. Oh, right, but that was a long time ago. I don't go there often, but there is one overseas. You've really pushed yourself too hard, haven't you? I can't believe you have a villa abroad. It sounds like you're showing it off. I'm telling you, I didn't build it. I inherited it from my father who passed away. But I'm sure you still have to pay for the upkeep, right? Or is it in a very inexpensive minor country? Or maybe you inherited a shack in the middle of nowhere in a developing country. That would suit you though, wouldn't it? No, it's located in Cancun, Mexico. Cancun? You want to lie and show off that much? I told you I didn't build it. It was built by my father and mother with money they had saved up for years to make a beautiful memory once a year. Well, whatever, if you say so. Cancun. I've never been to Cancun because I go to other countries. I've always wanted to go there at least once if possible. And we have a fair amount of money, so I can work it out with my husband, but when it comes to traveling abroad, there's a lot of trouble, you know. Well, yeah, it's true you need a passport and exchange money. So, the next time you go abroad, will you let me and my husband come with you? What? I heard from James that you are planning to go during the summer vacation starting in 2 weeks. Then it's perfect timing. I'll come along for the ride. No, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. We're planning to relax as a family. Besides, we've already booked our flights, so we can't add tickets now. Huh, what's that? You have the money to buy a villa, but you can't even invite your in-laws? A few extra people staying over is no big deal. You really are stingy. Don't tell me you're coming too. Of course, otherwise what's the point of going to Cancun? I'm sorry, but the villa is not very spacious. It would be difficult for 2 families to stay there. You and James and the others could book a hotel. Why would it turn out like that? I could understand if you guys are booking a room. I'm saying then there's no point going to Cancun. Do you understand English? Should I explain from 1 to 10? I told you we all can't stay there. This is your chance to show your in-laws the beautiful ocean of Cancun and be a good daughter-in-law. But you want to keep it all to yourselves. A poor woman from a poor family can't think like that. Bianca, can't you see I'm really telling you to stop? I'll help you pay for a plane ticket, so do something with James. I mean, the size of the house won't change, you know? I'm the one who came up with the idea and you're denying it, even though you're a lower-ranked wife. Who do you think you are to waste my precious time like you did the other day with the home guard? You came to our house without permission and you were just angry by yourself the other day. I'm telling you, I can't stay with you no matter what you say. If you insist, I guess the only way is to have separate hotels and flights and meet up there. This is really why I don't like wives from poor families. Listen, if you don't have money, don't buy a villa. If you can't afford to buy it, at least invite people over. If you can't even invite your parents-in-law, it's a waste of money to have it. Huh? Are you being dumb? It's just a common sense. If you can't even do such a thing, you're so unsightly. You say this, I say that. It's completely out of the question. Anyway, for once, I'd like to spend some quality time with my family, so please stop double booking. Well then, I have some chores to do, so if you'll excuse me now. Bianca's attitude made me feel tired and tired for no reason. Furthermore, one day just before the trip, I received a message from her. Rebecca, good afternoon, or good evening. Oops, there's a time difference between Cancun and California. I forgot. Huh? What? What's wrong? And what do you mean by time difference? Where do you think I am right now? How would I know? Fine, I will tell you. I just arrived in Cancun. I just saw the ocean from the plane. It was beautiful. My husband looks like he's having a great time. I can't believe you guys are actually coming to Cancun. How many days are you staying? Our schedule might clash with yours. We haven't decided on how many days, but it's possible that our stay will clash. Oh. Well, it's really nice view of the ocean, and I'm sure it's going to be fun. And to be honest, I'm surprised. Even though it's a shabby villa, it looks pretty new and nice, doesn't it? It even has a pool. I thought it would be a shabby shack since it came for a poor family, but surprisingly, you did a good job. Huh? A swimming pool? A villa? No way. It's your villa.
What?
When I asked the neighbors that we were visiting as relatives, they told us, people over here are so friendly.
Wait a minute, how in the world could it happen? We are supposed to go to the villa the day after tomorrow.
I know, I'm saying I'll stay here in the meantime.
I didn't give you permission or invite you to use it.
You're not very nice, so I managed myself. I guess a nice house is for upper-class people like us. You don't deserve a villa, even if it's a shabby one.
I'm not talking about shabby or appropriate. You didn't come all the way to Cancun a few days before us just for that, did you?
Of course I did, because I am your mother-in-law. What belongs to you belongs to us. What's wrong with me using it? Besides, the house would cry if you have a villa like this and you don't use it.
It has nothing to do with you. I won't say anything bad, so leave now.
I'm already in here. By the way, the place is really too good for you. Just because you have a villa, do you think you got out of poverty and became a great person? You even got carried away and told me to go home. You should know who you are.
Wow, you really went in there. No matter how much you say, this is another trespassing.
What are you talking about? You invited me in, so I didn't break any laws. Besides, there's no one here, so it doesn't matter.
I didn't invite you. I won't say any more, so get out now.
It's too late. I've already put all my stuff in the house. This villa belongs to me and your father-in-law as of today. I've taken your stuff outside, so please come and collect them soon.
What? You took the stuff out too? All of them? Why did you do that?
Why would I do that? It's because they were in my way. It would ruin the villa if some poor person's poor belongings were left there. I threw them into the yard.
Oh my God.
Now you understand. Once I decide to do something, I do it.
Look, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not our villa.
Huh?
I said it's not our villa. That's the villa of your daughter, Kate, and her family.
Kate's villa? What are you talking about?
I'm just telling you the truth. James and his sister Kate are very close, and we were also close as a family. So when her husband, Harry, decided to buy a villa to enjoy Cancun with their children, he chose a place close to ours and built it. Our villa doesn't have a pool. Here, this is ours.
Wait, huh? Wait a minute, I don't see what you're talking about.
Oh my God, you really broke in. And on top of that, you took their stuff without permission, throwing them into the yard? Hey, Harry is a lawyer, right? I heard that your daughter got fed up with you and left the house to marry him. If they found out you trespassed, well, they would sue you 100%.
I really don't know what you're talking about. What the hell?
You should have asked the neighbors for more details.
Hey, what have you done? I threw all of her stuff out in the yard.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I know it was just a misunderstanding, but you threw away your own daughter and her family's belongings because they were in the way?
No way. You tricked me. You intentionally made me go into this villa to frame me and my husband for the crime.
How paranoid are you? There's nothing to trick you. Whatever the situation is, Bianca, you did it on your own, just like you trespassed in our house. You stole things from your own son's family without permission. You threw away your own daughter's belongings because they were in the way. How can I be a good girl if you're like this?
Tell me the address of the real villa right now. Where is it?
Wow, you're scary.
If you don't tell me, I'll ask James.
He's tired of your trespassing and doing whatever you want, so there's no way he'll tell you.
Hey, tell me this is not true. I'm suddenly scared and couldn't even tell my husband.
Oops, you're in trouble. Anyway, why are you so obsessed with harassing me?
It's because you don't behave well. Don't talk nonsense to me if you were born in a poor family. You are just a poor lady who has no choice but to be fed up by James and our noble family.
I'm being fed? I didn't tell you my annual income, did I?
I heard it from him.
Then I think you heard only his income. Our incomes are about the same.
Huh? Rebecca, you don't work. How are you earning money when you're unemployed and stuck at home all the time? I'm a novelist. I can work from anywhere with just one computer, so I work from home. We're both working in different places and different environments. I have been telling you this for a while now, but you don't listen to anything that's inconvenient for you. You've assumed that I'm unemployed, but I'm working, you know? Seriously? Then it's twice as what I heard. I guess so. Oh no. Since you're there in Cancun, why don't you enjoy at that villa just like you did before instead of worrying about us? Well, the police might come before you relax though. I've already contacted your daughter and her husband from my side. Don't be silly. Do something. Help me. There must be some way. Help me, Rebecca. Now you're a real criminal, aren't you? There's nothing I can do. I feel sorry for you. After that, I heard that Bianca left her husband and tried to run away alone. However, she was too late to run away because she had brought her belongings to the villa with the intention of turning it into a complete villa. In addition, he found her trying to run away and she dropped her phone and he saw the screen. There was a conversation between her and me, so it became a big problem, and the local residents heard the commotion and saw the stuff dumped in front of the villa. They called the police and they were caught red-handed on suspicion of trespassing. Of course, Kate and Harry were furious about this. She told her parents that she would break off the relationship and she filed a claim for a large sum of money for damages. After that, although they managed to return back to their town, this incident became a rumor in the neighborhood, and because of this, they were not on good terms and they had to pay for the damages and go through a very horrible summer in the court. We, on the other hand, enjoyed our vacation in Cancun and are living peacefully.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!